and a field created by War Prism. He at all times knows how many troops I have and whatever I'm doing here, which is very surprising for me. As you can see, he knows I'm expanding, he knows what's going on, and he's building himself an army too. And this is where we're going to move into another engagement. This time I hope that my tanks are going to play a key role here. I moved everything very close so that as many units could shoot. My first tank gets blown up, and with the use of my second tank, things are going a little bit better. I finally managed to kill off his base of operations here that he used to warp in units consistently, and I hope to use this for a counterattack. Now, at all times he tracks me here, tracks all my units. He has some defenses out there. He builds himself a forge, more pylons, and moves his units in front of all of these warp gates. I, in the meantime, consistently build, so you can look at the supply minus 148 and his is at 60-70. Will this be able to stop? No, and he stopped tracking my units. He does have a force here, but this force is certainly not going to be enough. Okay, I managed to break through the line, and now we'll be moving into his main base. And this is where he admits the defeat. Alright, so far so good. Let's go into another match. We can see his rank over here, however I'm not sure which league is that. I'm sure that's a league badge, but I still am unaware of these. But I've learned these, I'll show you. If I'll ever reach league. Obviously, it's extremely difficult to win in these matches. Even winning one of these matches a day is really requiring a lot of effort. In any case, let's keep on moving forward. Now, so that's that. Let's build ourselves gas. Now, I would normally go for a factory so that I could probably build very quickly my starport and create the first medevacs that are so much needed for all of it. However, it's unclear if I really need to build this. There's a lot of things that need to be tested out here, obviously. I'm going for a second command center here, and I need to build myself orbital commands so that I could start dropping those precious mules. Okay. Now, engineering bay. Oh, look at that. Oh no. How can you drop this? Okay, go. Oh no. I need to drop my marine over there. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, in any case, it looks like his probe did some damage to me over here, no doubts about it. Now you see, the fact that he knows what's going on here, that I'm going for an expansion, it could potentially trigger him to simply counter this with early aggression. And let's try just that ourselves here. Let's go for a relatively early push, so to speak. So maybe it's nice. Maybe I'll have a lot more resources to do some kind of a continuous attack on the enemy. However, this certainly has dragged up a little bit too far. I may even go for an upgrade. So I'll do this maybe one rush. So basically just building myself up with a couple of barracks here. I don't know if that would be the case. And going solely for Marines. Would that be a good idea? Attacking. I can't really attack slowly with Marines though, because I need attack, at least for a bunch of shields out here. Okay. Yeah, I wonder would would the kind of a continuous attack work, or it just kind of flop halfway. Let's go now for the combat shield, and just more stuff all over. Furthermore, I need those supply depots, and with these, okay, so it looks like there's something going on here, and it looks like the case here is that I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked really badly. It looks like my early aggression here is certainly not going to work out. Alright, okay, let's all of us attack them. Okay. Let's continuously attack them, yeah, just like that. Alright. And it looks like he's going to do the same thing I wanted to do here, which is just pretty much consistently attack me. Fine, that's fine. Maybe I'll be able to do the same thing for him. Maybe I'll be able to drop send Marines on his side. However, I do kind of may lack the necessary resources to do that. That's it. Okay, so I kind of assume that's the case, right? So I'll be trying to do some damage for him, and let's just build up stuff a little bit. Okay, he's not focusing at all on the third base just yet. While I may as well create myself more supply depots. I think that I have forgot already, so that means this push most likely is not going to be viable though. However, I can still try and see if I can deny something of him. So that's the thing right here. As you can see, I'm able to have this. Alright. Okay, let's attack his probes here. Alright. This will undoubtedly make things very difficult for him. Okay, he is sending more forces. He even has himself a Colossus built already. That's just absolute disaster right here. Wow, okay. Wow, he has himself a Colossus built. Whew. In any case, it looks like things are not going nearly as good as I initially expected them to go. But at least he can't really mine that many resources as he previously was able to do. And now I'm going to go for the third command center here. He is undoubtedly rebuilding, I have no doubts about it, and maybe even attacking me already. Okay, oh look at that, he's attacking me once again over here. Wow, it's still not looking good, not looking good. Oh, but the fight is still raging on, as you can see. Okay. The fight is certainly there. However, I'm not sure if it's going to work out. Okay. I'm sending everything here now, so at least they may have some defenses. Not much. I have +1/+1, which is again something, obviously. He may just simply attack me with additional units. Okay. This force right here could potentially start marching out on him. He has that Colossus out there, and this Colossus is making things so much more difficult. Okay, so far so good. Let's just further build up and non-stop production, or at least to some extent non-stop, for all those units. Okay, so it looks like that's it's going down, and I'm once again losing it due to the to the Colossus that he has, and that's it for me. And it looks like the Colossus has been as effective as a tank for the Terran player, and undoubtedly they have successfully killed me off here. Now we can see how the last of the pros die. Yeah, I certainly need the tanks for this match, no doubts about this. Okay. Now that it's all over, let's look at this match and see what happened out here. So the Colossus out there was the unit that made this victory a possibility. So he's first things first, scouting through a water gate, and in here he did a nice thing. He destroyed my my worker over there, which obviously has stopped me from building stuff for a little while. Furthermore, he expands an economy tactic too, and slowly but surely things are moving forward. That's a nice looking stalker. I like it. He has one of these. What do I have? I have only 2 Marines myself, so Well, a few more maybe, but certainly not much. And it begins. He moves in, and he successfully kills off a couple of my SCVs that I did not select initially. They just probably were a little bit further away. He probably thinks it's all over, and it was all over really. I had no units. They all had to be built, and I had only to rely on the SCVs. Now, interesting fact, in this game I had all the resources that I need. I had an army, but I didn't have the medevacs that could heal my units. So maybe that's the problem too, you know. Without the medevacs, maybe it's best not to push out. However, in the last game things worked out relatively well. If not for that Colossus, I did manage to kill off his base, and that's exactly what's happening here. He's not focusing on air units as the Protoss players that I face normally tend to do. He's expanding into a third, so that's probably where he got all those resources. And sooner or later I should start my own offensive. He goes with relatively strong units here, Immortal, one of the strongest out there. I never seen a Zealot looking like that up until now. It doesn't even look like a Zealot, it looks so different. Very, very different. Very, very beautiful. I like these kind of skin changes, it gives flavor. Now you see here I don't have Stim, I don't have a Medivac. Everything is really, really bad. I think that even in my last battle I didn't use Stim because I completely forgot about it. Now here I think that this was like a present that any Starcraft player would love to have. I'm killing off his pylons, so this should reduce his supply, and then he comes out with the Colossus, and I don't have any medevacs to heal myself, and this Colossus is easily killing off my Marines. And this where it had to end. However, I was still gathering troops. I probably at this time I need to slowly focus on medevacs and tanks. Probably medevacs would be enough. And maybe a tank, 1 or 2 at most, and that's it. And then just, you know, upgrade. However, what do? I gather my Marine force that doesn't have Stimpack and no medevacs, which pretty much means that they're dead meat. However, in here I still kind of believe in this early victory. And then look at that, his Colossus with ease kills off most of the units out here. He's ranking up 17 kills. 20 kills. Look at that, 22 Marines, 23. Could you believe that? One Colossus out there has killed more than 27 Marines. And he's almost completely intact. Those Marines just simply scratched his shield that regenerated on its own. It's currently at 29 kills, and then they get a second Colossus. So my Marine Marauder strategy without Stim and medevacs would be an absolute disaster facing this composition right here. And I do have a third base, I do have resources I'm building, I still don't have Stim, as you can see. I am researching it, but only now. So I didn't forget to turn on Stim. It looks like I never had Stim in the first place at the point in time. He has upgrades 1-1, and my upgrades are 1-1 too. However, they could have been as well by now, a little bit more. Okay, so now he's pushing in, and he's bunching up his troops. As you can see, he wants his Colossus to be close by, and it's all over. He just burns me. Look at that, everybody burns. Now one Colossus already has 9 kills, another has 38 kills and counting. So 43 kills, 12 kills. More than 50 kills solely by Colossus themselves. Everybody else don't have more than 4 or 5. However, the Immortal has additional 13 kills, and obviously these will stack up with all these SUVs being killed. So, as you can see, the Colossus in this game has simply obliterated my strategy to rush through, and which meant that I wasn't building stim, forgot completely. Wasn't even building medevacs because I was putting so much hope into this last push to kill him that he surprisingly ended up with 2 Colossus, one at the beginning which racked up a whooping 58 kills, and then there's another one with 22 kills, and most of these kills are Marines. Obviously there were quite a few CVs, but still. These were Marines Marauders without Stim and Medevac support, and there's the Immortal, which got himself 16 kills, out of which maybe 10 or more solely by killing Marines Marauders.